Okay, it's October 11th, taping 2025. And we just started this, maybe half hour ago, starting to make headway. What we did was we started up here with a large area. Then I realized, I hadn't done art for a while, lost my chops a little bit with, using these. These are the number 2 HBs, which are harder than just the regular number 2 pencils. So I wanted to work in a smaller area to decide what I wanted to do. Then I want to come up here and kind of work small, but not too small. But it's all a learning process, because if you look at, like, say we come around here and we look at, let's say we look at the Temple of Athena in ancient in Athens, obviously. I mean, not obviously, because they did those temples all over the place. The Greeks, the Hellenes, rather. But the Temple of Athena, you first start to see drapery, really incredible, realistic representations of drapery, which is cloth drapery. Done, carved out of stone. That was something that, it's just really unprecedented what happened with the Hellenes and the development of the Acropolis. And, we go back to Persia and Greece. Well, I have to refer to it as Greece, the Hellenic Empire. So we go back to Persia and the great conquest. Who was king? Starts with a P, I believe. Oh my God! Listen, it's been a while, but he basically was. There was a great king of Hellenic or Grecian king, king of Greece at the time of. Roughly, and in the time that I'm yakking, look what we're getting accomplished. We're setting out a composition, which we're coming around, which I'm not sure. I may be trying to get away from relying on that too much, because it's kind of like a trick as opposed to an actual skill. Or maybe it is a skill, but that it's only one among many. I think what I'm trying to do is go toward. I want to go towards. I see so much incredible figurative work that's done that the artist doesn't need to flip the page around and stuff. And I don't think I need to either. But I can't say that for sure until I accomplish something. Which I have in the past, I suppose. The piece I did, for instance, for the director of Arbor Acres Retirement Community in Carolina, which is in a private collection. It's in that collection, which was, I didn't flip it around and around. I had to just work on that oil painting portrait, which, I'm not by any means a portrait artist. As a matter of fact, God only knows I'm not very adept at that. So when I accepted that, there was a buying committee, and then the spokesperson for that committee was just so wonderful in ways that superseded this kind of like mentality of like, portraiture and do a picture of me because I want to, I'm so, it wasn't like that, because there was a buying committee. There was a guy, and even the person that the portrait was of. The thing is that I wouldn't have done it, but except that it was just kind of time to do it for my life, for my career, and because the lady that was the head of the buying committee was. It's not about that she was wonderful. I mean, she was a really good person. It's not about that. She was just she understood something about visual art as it that it wasn't she just understood. There was something about her that represented. I did it, and it came out. The portrait came out. It was really brutally hard for me to make it come out, but it came out, and it was okay. It was well received at the time. There was an unveiling, a successful unveiling, if however you want to put that. Just everybody was very positive and appreciative of the piece. But it was on linen as opposed to canvas, which is smoother than linen, takes the paint smoother, and is more expensive. And it was hand stretched by Mr. Squiccerini, who ran Mona Lisa Art Supplies and had a running deal with Arbor Acres Buying Committee to supply me with all the paint that I needed and stuff. Anyway, in the space that I've been yakety-yakking, we've been developing this picture a little bit more. We're using a number 2 HB. It's kind of hard. We're on vellum cardstock surface, October 11th, 2025.